Hi, and welcome back to the WT Farm Girls channel. Today we are going to be bringing home the bacon. Quite literally. We are going to be bringing some bacon home. If you're not familiar with the channel, we're a first-generation family farm and built our farm from scratch from the ground up. We grow hay, and we recently started a new venture in growing Christmas trees. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you can follow along for all of our upcoming spring and summertime adventures. Bacon and sausages, let's go.
This is Bacon, the youngest pig. He was also the last pig that we picked up. We had originally planned to butcher the big daddy pig, but this little guy, even though he was younger and not nearly as ginormous as Big Fatty, he had a lot of issues. You can see his yard behind us right there. It's nice and grassy, the leaves are all intact, and there's a shed. Well, you can guess what happened. He spent all of his time sleeping in the shed and refused to come out for anything. And so he never had the chance to wear his hooves down. And of course, he never had the chance to develop any sort of muscle tissue, just fat. And Kune Kunes, because they are a vegetarian pig, they're not supposed to get table scraps, and unfortunately he was fed a lot of them. So his fat content was exceptionally high, and when we added him into our pasture, his hooves were so long that they began catching on the grass and snapping off. It was painful for him, it was hard to watch him, and just like here in this area, all he wanted to do was lay in his pen and sleep. He only came out to eat, and then he'd run right back in. So we made the decision to butcher him instead of the big boy, because this pig just was not going to be happy no matter what we did. Sad, but at least he wouldn't be suffering anymore.
I didn't know that it was going to shock you. I'm sorry. Poor pig. There we go. Good boy. There. That was easy. That was pretty easy. That was a good idea. fastest time loading a pig.
It could be a little bit narrower though.
Yeah, to prevent him from turning around, but
It's easy to make it narrower.
yeah.
A couple screws. Alright, I'm pulling this out because you only get one shot to get out.
That's fine. Oh, that wasn't too bad. All right. Not for phase 2.
Here.
Wow, look at you. You're a cutie. You're so pretty.
The butchers that we took the pig to were Mennonites, so they don't really like a whole lot of camera stuff, and they didn't really want to be on film, which is understandable. So I did my best to try to keep the camera down and out of their face, but they were very nice, and our pig arrived in one piece, believe it or not.
Oh, just right.
So we got to work, we pulled the pig pusher out, and we took down the wall. And Mr. Pig had no problem coming down the ramp and into the staging area. It was a little bit of a trick for the butcher to move him on down the corridor because Mr. Pig did not want to move. But eventually he made it down there, and it was a couple of weeks before we came back to pick him up. We were having bacon and sausages and hams done. They were doing them all there, so it took a little extra time for that to be processed. And here it is, all of our delicious, delicious bits of Mr. Pig. Honestly, I was not expecting 3 bags, but hey, I'll take it. The pig was definitely a little bit smaller than what we had thought, so the chops and everything were quite small, which goes along with this variety of pig, the Kune Kune, which we call Kune Kune. But the butcher was horrified. He was absolutely horrified at the condition of this pig because it was so incredibly fat. He said they just pulled fat after fat after fat after fat chunks off from this pig, all stuff that had to be thrown away. You can see this is our actual slip. So this pig weighed 128 pounds hanging, and it came out to what, $74 and some odd cents for the processing fee. That's pretty cheap. I mean, that's for a free pig. Yes, indeed. We had 22 pounds worth of bacon, and that ran us $38, I think is what it says. And then we had 9 pounds of breakfast sausage links, which was $18, and then 2 hams at $20, so that's $10 a piece. And then the slaughter disposal fee of $40, which was almost half the price of the pig, but I think because there was so much left over with the fat and everything, the bacon and all of the bits of meat, they cut a lot of fat off from it, but there was still a lot of fat on there.
No, she's not gonna pee on the pork chops. Hi, Pinkle. Hi, Pinkle. Hi, Pinkle. Hi, Pinkle. Hi, Pinkle. Hi. Calm down. Calm down. Probably gonna need a flat surface to put that on somewhere. Are you fine? Want a wet stick? You want a big stick? Sit. 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 Daddy, sit. 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 Good girl.
Almost 10 pounds for that little bag. 10.7. What was your guess on this one? 35?
I think that one was 35. It looks like 29. That's if it's... Try moving it around to reposition it.
It's all on.
That says 29.
So that's roughly 30, 10.
So that's 40. Oh, there's your ribs on there. I would say 34 is probably closer because it's got stuff hanging
35.
off all over. Yeah.
So you got 75 pounds.
Okay.
$250 pound, 253.
Yeah.
You said there's ribs in there?
Yeah, in that one. Other side.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I
Those
don't
are
think they're
thin, dude.
tiny.
Wow.
Well,
They're really little.
baby back, baby.
Oh, huh? You got your paw?
You can't even see around it. You can't even see around it, can you? Mom can't walk.
Yes.
We could put bacon and sausage in here, maybe. I can consolidate this down. I do not. Oh, this one's a little harder. Lots and lots and lots and lots of pork chops. This is really honestly a lot of meat. This is like what you'd put on a breakfast sandwich or a hash on toast or whatever it is.
You said normal pigs don't have those?
They
It's
do,
not
but
that big?
it's normally not that big, and it's normally mostly meat. But Mr. Big Fat Pig, his are like twice as big as the baby pig's jowls. I mean, they're substantial. Yeah. Yeah, they hang.
Wow.
So what do you want to do for dinner tonight? We have enough.
Let's just set the bags in there, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. But I want to put some in that freezer right there, like the sausages and the. Does that look tasty, Pinkle? Look at her. She's staring at you. She's like, Dad, gives me some. I want some.
Oh, nom nom.
Oh, good gravy, Dad. What's this delicious stuff you brought home? Does that look so tasty? Or maybe she's worried because she knows it was the baby pig and she's like, am I next? Am I next to go? Hold Mom, leave me alone.
So that night, after much debate, we decided to cook up some ham steaks. Mine's got maple syrup on it, and we cooked them up on the grill. We haven't had ham steaks before, and it's basically a ham that's been thick cut into like a steak, and it was quite tasty. It didn't take very long to cook up, and it was a lot of meat, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit more than I was expecting, but man, it was tasty. Even with the thick, giant wad of fat on either side, it was still pretty delightful. And overall, I've been very impressed with this pig meat. Even though it's very much full of fat, it has been very, very tasty. Well worth it.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit of a quirky video. We definitely enjoyed the hams, the bacon, the sausages, all of it was so incredibly tasty. It's kind of too bad that the pig didn't have a better quality of life, but you know, we did what we could. So thanks again for watching, guys. Again, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and click the bell and stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Bye.